Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Welcome, authentic ones. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, it is Saturday morning, 9:25 a.m. I am running late for driving Uber. I'm dressed and ready to go, but I have to take my vitamins before I go. So that's what I'm about to do. Y'all remember when I said I take Geritol? I do. I really, really do. Never thought I would be taking Geritol, but I'm taking Geritol. So I thought I'd get on here and show y'all that I do take this in the morning. And like I said, they say take it with a meal, but I don't do that. But y'all, when I say after I take this, it's a boost of energy. It's crazy how much energy I have. But again, I'm worried about my insomnia because, honey, I'm not sleeping at night. But I had insomnia before I started taking Geritol. Woo! It's not the best tasting stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. And then I follow that with my blood pressure medication. I do take high blood pressure medication. My blood pressure is probably going down. It's been down, but I still take it. And then I take a one a day in the morning because it has all the good vitamins and nutrients I need when I'm not eating my vegetables and stuff like that. Crazy how this works. Then I follow that with a hair and nail. I've been taking this forever. I take 2 of these. It's definitely good with my hair and nails. My hair grows like wild weed. So I think that's cool. This is the hair, skin, and nails. By no way are these guys sponsors of anything. I'm just telling you what I take. And then I do a B12. Now, I think I need to stop the B12 because the Geritol gives me the energy. But I haven't changed the script yet, so. And that's what I take in the morning. I want coffee, so I think I'm gonna make some while before I go. Make my own coffee instead of stopping. Which is crazy because I do need to stop at the gas station. I'm gonna drive Uber today for like 3 or 4 hours. It really depends on if I'm making money. They have the Shaky Knees concert, which I really don't want to go down to Piedmont, but I know I'm gonna get a call going down there. It's the traffic for me. I want to keep it rolling today. I don't want to be caught up in no traffic. But it's the Shaky Knees concert. You guys ever heard of that? It's just where live bands are playing their music, I guess. I ain't never been to it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm holding my camera while I'm multitasking. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Got the face tracking on, so it's trying to track me. And I'm looking for my filter. I'm trying to get in here and get a filter. But yeah, it's the Shaky Knees concert today down at Piedmont. I have a party tonight to go to, which I'm excited about. Turn off the water in just a minute. Okay. Can I pour the water in there? Yeah. But in terms of where I'm going today, I don't know. Like, all right, that's back to normal. I don't know if I want to be down there like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I definitely don't want to be because you get stuck. You get stuck in the traffic. I cleaned this out already. You get stuck in the traffic. So y'all, I think my first topic for my live is going to be Cougarville. What is considered a cougar? You know? And is a cougar relative to a woman? Because is the man called the fox? What's the lingo? What's the lingo about the Cougarville and cougarism? I'm going to tell you, personally, I don't want no young guy. Not interested. Not something I want to do. I don't feel like a cougar. I don't feel like a younger guy would ever, you know, be into me 100%. Like a real relationship is always going to be an advantage to where we're using each other. It's the truth. Don't get crazy. It's the truth. Everybody getting something out of it. It's a form of a transaction, really. I could be wrong. You know, people be like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you're right. I could be wrong. But in my mind, I feel like, y'all hear the coffee dripping. Oh, let me go get my microphone stuff. In my mind, I feel like he ain't gonna never, what is a young boy doing attracted to an older woman, and for why? What they gonna do? She ain't gonna do nothing but get older. You know? And she gotta deal with that. Now, if he just got a fetish for older women, then that's different. Where is my... Hold on, y'all. Oh. I was about to go ham because I couldn't find my DJI pouch. Y'all know I be doing so much. Let me get back to my topic. What I'm saying is, she's gonna always be older to him. The desire for her, I don't know, maybe it's just the vanity in me. Y'all tell me, you know, what's considered cougar age? The difference, the gap. Like, when do you become a cougar? Would a cougar be a girl that's 30 that's dating a guy that's 20? Would a cougar be a lady that's 50 that's dating a guy that's 30? You know, would a cougar be a 60-year-old dating a 40-year-old? Like, what's the age gap that would make her a cougar? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't want no young boy. And no disrespect, not young boy. Young man. Young man. Young man. That sounds even weird. I'm talking in my mic right now. That sounds even more weird. Hey, young man. Uh-oh. That's what I get for talking crap. I'm gonna let my windows up today. Get some fresh air in here. So, y'all tell me what is considered the gap between age when it comes to a woman being a cougar. I'm just so not interested in that. I feel like I'm gonna always be old to him. Let me bring my water. I will always be old to him. And a cougar ain't gonna do nothing but get older. That's like a young girl. Let's get our stuff. Dating an older man. It's transactional. He wants a younger woman for whatever reason. And he always gonna be older her. You. I got a handful of stuff. 1 second. The camera's all up my nose. Sorry. We're going. And I'm in. And I am in. Whew. Let me put this camera up here. One second. Thank y'all for y'all patience. So nice. Ooh, and I hope it stay up there. I don't think that's up there. I normally turn on the car. I normally put this in here first, and then, I normally put the mount in first, and then turn the camera on, just for safety reasons. I don't want to break it again, like I got my other cameras broken. So, y'all know the routine. I am on my way to the unlimited car wash place, Caliber Car Wash. Somebody asked me yesterday who did my hair, who does my weaves. Shout out to Tasha Shannon at Tasha Shannon Hair Studio. She's great. You can look up her on Instagram. She goes by Tasha Shannon. She does a great job. Let me turn this down. She got some stay stickers. We've been going, a lot of us been going to her for so many years that we know each other, like, personally. We've developed friendships. Some of us hang out outside the salon. Like, it's crazy how we have formed a union at her just by going to her. That's what type of atmosphere she brings. And like I said, her women that come to her stick and stay, baby. I've been going for over 10. And I know I've known some ladies that's been there for over 10 as well. So probably longer. I know I've been going longer. Y'all, I'm wearing all black today. Some black leggings and a black muscle tee, because I feel like when you're driving Uber, I feel like the uniform is necessary. You want to wear either some bright colors, something nice, something clean, something just, honey, because I be seeing some Uber drivers and they be just looking crazy. I be like, one girl came and picked me up, had a bonnet on her head. Ladies, I'm so sick of y'all with that. Why do you go outside with the bonnet on? That is not cute. That's just ridiculous. Why do you have to do that? It just does not make sense. Back in my day, my grandmama used to always say, you need to present yourself as if you're meeting your husband or your wife for the first time. It's okay to dress down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be sharp every day, all day, but at least comb your head. My mother would not want me to come out the room unless my hair was combed. She'd be like, do not be coming out here with your hair standing all up on your head. And back then we had lots of hair. We didn't wear weaves and stuff, we just, whatever we did the night before, that's what we woke up like that, bedhead, before we were wearing headscarves. Or if you didn't wear your headscarf to bed that night, maybe you had church the next day, when you wear your headscarf at night. But if you weren't wearing your headscarf, you went to sleep and you woke up with bedhead. And you had to brush your hair back. I would have to brush my hair in a ponytail or something, or brush it back and just make it look neat. Don't come with it just sticking all up on your head like that. Now, instead of the girls wearing a headscarf all outside, they wear a bonnet. I just think that's so ghetto. Yep, I said it. Ghetto. It's ghetto. It's crazy. It's ghetto. It's just crazy. I don't like it. And a lot of people don't. And you wonder why a man don't say nothing to you. Or your man, for that matter. I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way, though. Let me go back to being nice. Because people don't like to hear the truth. They swear they don't like criticism. They don't, honey, it's hard to tell the truth to somebody, Or it's hard for them to hear it. It ain't hard for me to tell it, because I'm going to tell it. That's just my opinion. Don't mean I'm right, but it's just my opinion. Excuse me, y'all. So today, I have a half a tank of gas, and what I'm about to do is go get gas first, right? I think I'm gonna go get that Cougar gas again, though, instead of stopping at QT, because QT is on the opposite side of the road. So, oh, look at the doggies. Oh, they moved. They so cute. They're like the, oh, they look like they got ponytails in their hair. I can't show you because they're on the side of me. So cute. They both hanging out the window. They're twinsies. Or maybe brother and sister. Anyway, QT is on the opposite side of the road. And then I would have to go get it, you know. I'll just go back to Kroger like I did last week, because it's going to be by the car wash that I go to. Actually, what car wash should I go to? Which one do I like the best? I haven't decided. You know, I haven't decided. I feel like, let me go to QT. Let me stick to my routine. I'm tripping. There's a guy in there. He gives me my coffee for free a lot. I don't know if he be trying to holler. Again, he's 20-something odd years old. And I go in there, he'd be like, you look so pretty today. I'd be like, thank you, young man. Young man. The young men are young men, and the old men are Mr. Sirs. There's a lot of girls I know be talking about Mr. Sir. I think that kind of says stranger, or I don't know, they're trying to be facetious when they say it or something, I don't know, but like, you too old for me, sir. So they call him Mr. Sir. Hello, I'm back. I'm already running behind, so I should have started earlier today. Somebody called and woke me up, and that's how I got up at like 8 something. But I was just fiddle-faddling. You ever heard of that, fiddle-faddle? I was fiddle-faddling around the house. Excuse me, y'all. I feel like my nose needs cleaning. I was fiddle-faddling around the house, and so I kind of took my time to get dressed this morning, take my shower and get dressed and stuff. And then I did not wrap up my hair last night or whatever, so I had to get up and make a few curls. You know, this is the curly or wavy hair, so it's gonna curl up anyway. Like, it holds a curl like all day. The only place it doesn't hold a curl is in the front right here, because I sweat and I feel like it touches my skin, touches my face. So, but like I was saying, I'm the vain one in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? In terms of when I date a man, you know, like I want to be the young one. Oh, Lord. I want to be the young one. I want to be the eye candy. I mean, even though he would be to me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to be desirable to him. And I just don't think when you 20 years older than your partner that you're that. I just don't think that. I should have got me something to eat this morning. I ain't even gonna lie, because I'm a little lunchy. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? You know, I know some women out here do have husbands that are 12 years, junior, you know, and still together. Now, how it works, I don't know, but I do know this one couple where I see her aging way faster. I've been knowing them for over 10 years, knowing of them. I don't know them like that. They're not my friends or anything, so I ain't even talking about them. I'm just saying. When I met her and him, you could tell that she was older than him. And then now that you see them later, years later, you can really tell, you know. He seemed like he's aging backwards, and she's aging forward. And then, you know, she went and had a BBL, but then it don't take no more. You know what I'm saying? It's changed, it's different. All of the freaking, I ain't gonna be able to vacuum out my car. Gosh darn it. I really got here too late. Sorry, I don't like when I digress, and I'm gonna try not to do that. But you could tell that the BBL that she did once have, she got it a few, like 10 years ago maybe, when I first met them. She had seemed like she had just got it, and she looked fine as wine. And then now it looks horrible. It looks horrible. I'm in the car wash, y'all. It don't look good. And she looks like, thank you. Look at young boys just be, hey ma'am. But it don't look like she's taking care of herself on that end in terms of the BBL. And when you older and you fine as wine, like when my auntie and them are older now, if they was fine then, they fine now, but they fine in an older lady way, like everything is still kind of intact and they shapely, you know, she's big. I feel like she got the BBL and then got him. And then that's how they became together. But now she's morphing back into this older lady and they don't look right together. It looks... Anyway. So that's one of the reasons why, you know, I don't want to be no cougar to no young man. Even just for his sake, I want him to be able to... But I want him to desire the woman that he desires. You need to stay within the right age range. And a lot of people say, well, it's just about taking care of yourself. Well, you know, you still age. You know, looks will dissolve. Skin doesn't stay tight. But that's a part of life. And I don't think that it's a bad thing. I just think that in order to accommodate your desires and to be desired, because it's all women's desire to be desired. They want someone to love them and to admire them and to, you know, cherish what they look like and how they look and how they act. They want to be desirable. That's just the thing with us. And men do too. You know, men want to be desired. They want to feel wanted. And I think when it comes to physicalness, you know, your physicality of things, you know, you have to be realistic. You know, everything ages. Everything. So, do I want a cougar? Do I want to be a cougar to someone? Absolutely not. Ooh, I found. But yeah, y'all, that's just something to think about when it comes to the Cougarville. You know, I'm not interested. So I really want to know from y'all, how old are you? How low would you go in age? You know, in terms of dating your guy or woman, how low would you go? What's considered to be too young? And then what are the expectations of that relationship, you know, as you guys get older? Is it a forever thing? Is it just I'm having fun? Is it I like what he or she brings to the table in terms of how it makes me feel? Do I feel younger being with this younger person? Does this person, young person, want an older person just to, because they have maybe they have abandonment issues from their old parents, or because some of that stuff does play a part. So anyway, that's kind of what I want to know. I'm about to take my first ride. I think I'm gonna go back towards Atlanta. Like I said, it'll be my fault if I get down there by the Shaky Knees concert, because I'm going back that way, right? If y'all could drop a ring, not a ring, let me see. I don't know what I want you to drop in the comments if you'll date a cougar. I feel like drop a C for cougar. And just drop a C if you're a cougar. And if you're not, just drop an N, I guess. For no. I don't like that. Don't do that. As if y'all gonna do it anyway. But when I do get my audience up, y'all gonna do it. I do know that. My audience is gonna be engaged 100%. I already know it. I feel it. I feel it in my spirit and my bones, baby. I really do. Right now, I'm looking to see where they're saying the opportunities lie. And, ooh. Here's one that wants to come from Ackworth at 11:30. Go to the airport. They're paying $47 for this one. Ooh. But who finna do that? They project the time to be it's a 38-mile trip, which is cool, actually. I mean, that's not bad if you're over in Ackworth. I'm not finna be in Ackworth. So I'm gonna make this left right here first and then turn on my app. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, just let's be thinking about that, ladies. Let's think about when we say cougar, what exactly, I'm gonna put my hand sanitizer on. What exactly is the age preference, and why would you want to be a cougar? What's the advantages of being a cougar, and what's the disadvantages? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, I ain't finna pay a man nothing. I ain't finna give him no moolah, no ends, no none of that. That's not happening. I do not pay to play, honey. It's not that serious to me. And if anything else, I could buy a device or something. I'm not finna be, no. That's pimping and pandering and whatnot. I'm not doing that. But anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get on here and make this money today. And y'all wish me a successful Uber driving day, honey. I hope so. Father God, please protect us as we travel to and from our destination. Let there be no accidents, no incidents, no illnesses, no injuries, no misunderstandings, Lord, no miscommunications. Let there be nothing but pleasant rides to and from our destination, God. Please cover us as you always do and let me make a lot of money. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday. I'll be back sooner than later. Mwah.